What's up, guys? It's a brisk morning here, and it's actually kind of warm for it being early December. I think it's in the 50s. Got a new toy here. If you've seen my TikTok, then you already know what it is. I found a deal that I couldn't pass up. It was right in my hometown, so I rented a U-Haul truck, rented a trailer. I went to grab it, and here it is. 1992 GTI. That is a complete Lego set. Everything, pretty much everything is stripped. Everything's inside. It's got major rust, but the seller actually gave me all of the metal work, all the sheet work that I need to fix every single rusty panel on this bad boy. Well, minus the trunk. I don't think he had anything for the trunk, and I'm not 100% sure if he had this rear valance here as well. But other than that, it's pretty much a complete car, but it just needs a lot of love. And honestly, I didn't want to cut up the black GTI too much and do all that work, so this is going to be a perfect vehicle to learn how to weld and everything. Do it well. But yeah, it needs some help. I got the full floor pan too. Got everything. Actually, let's take a peek how everything did during the transit. There's gonna be stuff falling out of here. Uh-oh, what can I lift it? I guess I was just scared. Well, there we go. Got doors, got cams, got fenders, engine block, everything for this car is inside this van or inside the car itself. So it'll be a lot of work, but I've got some fun plans for it. I think I might throw a kit on it. Rocket bunny, Pandem. Yeah, I think that's what might be in the stars for this car. And this is gonna be a long process. The other one's gonna get the priority. Still, I'm already working on that, and that's running and driving. But I'll slowly start doing some metal work on this bad boy and get it to where it needs to be. And then we'll worry about everything else. But what you guys can also see actually back there is a gorgeous set of seats buried underneath all of that. I'm really excited about that. I got 2 sets of interior panels, which was amazing for the deal that I got. So, well, it's just me. I'm gonna attempt to get this car off the trailer. Let's see how that works. It's got flat tires, so it's not really gonna roll. And they're rotted, so I can't even fill them up either. See if we can just push it off. I doubt it, but maybe? Maybe not. This ought to be interesting.
A few moments later.
Alright, I've got an idea. They wouldn't hold air, but I think I'm gonna go get some flat tire goo and see if I can put that in and see if maybe it'll hold some air then, just enough so I can move it back about 20 feet into its new home that my brother and I assembled last night. $20 by $11. It's a spacious boy. So that's where the car will sit for a little bit. I might have to put some plywood or something down I'll destroy my yard a little bit, but you know, gotta do it somehow. Oh, ho, ho. Yeah, look at all that. Alright. Took a quick trip to AutoZone. Got 4 of those. Let's see if we can get the seal good enough to just at least roll it off the trailer and into the back garage there. Wish me luck. I don't think that tire's gonna fill up. Dang it. Well, let's see if any of the other ones will. Maybe this one? See if we can get the other ones to fill up too. Well, no luck. They all have holes and the air is just shooting straight out. You won't even hold it. Way too many cracks, way too big of cracks. Surprisingly, this one is able to hold it somewhat, but not really. It's escaping too. You can see where all the sealant is seeping through from the cracks. So yeah, this ought to be interesting. I'm just gonna try to unhook the trailer and tilt it back and see if maybe with some help of gravity I can roll it back. Let's find out. Alright, I talked to some of my friends and my brother, try to figure out the best way to do it. Most of them said use a tree, which I would if I didn't bag this thing all the way up here, which I mean, I guess I could pull it out, but I've got a little pole right here. I'm not sure how much it's gonna need to pull the car off, but that's where I got it right now. I'm hoping it will be enough. Let's ratchet it up and see if we can pull this bad boy off. Cross your fingers. So close, it's so far. Not too bad, not too bad. My concern now is that wheel. Because of the direction I was pulling it, it's really pulled the car to the left. I need to figure out how to ratchet it to the right. I got nothing. Alright, had to take part down of my fence because there's 2 posts in there that are concreted in. And yeah, pretty much got it. So I'm going to leave it like this and honestly just drive the truck away and see if we can, see if we'll stay right here.
By the way, Chris, if you're watching this, thank you for letting me take the straps. I will bring them back. But man, ain't no way I would have been able to take them off with my tiny orange ones. Look at that though, almost off. I'm gonna leave it right here. Let's see if we can just drive off. It's pretty straight right now, so should work. Let's go! That worked. The Red Eagle has landed. Now I just gotta put this back together and go empty the U-Haul at my storage unit, because I ain't got room for all this stuff at the house. But this bad boy eventually will go in that white garage back there. Not sure how I'm gonna do that either, but this seemed to be the hardest task for the day, and we got it done. Alright, so it's been a couple days, but I got the car into the garage. I had to beat the snow while it was still frozen, because the car was sitting on the soft ground, but then it got pretty cold, so I took advantage of the opportunity, and while the ground was still frozen, I swapped the wheels that came with the car, and then I was able to roll it back in here. Let me show you guys. These are the new wheels that I got in the deal with the car. Pretty nice, pretty sweet. They'll need some refurbishing as well. Some powder coat, but actually might not even need any powder coat, might just need to get a good rinse. But tires are obviously shot, just like everything else on this car. But the rims look good. Got a stack of parts. This dash is nice and cracked, got squished. I might repair it and maybe wrap it, but I have another one anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. It looks like a C2 box, fuse box, but it looks like some animals have been making some nests and stuff in there. Not sure how many of these cables are still intact. Once I get everything stripped and taken out of here, we'll look into that. But since I'm going 1.8 turbo out of an MK4 anyways, we might not even need that and just go standalone. Might just source another one. We'll see. We'll get there when we get there. But yeah, pretty darn rusty. This hatch is in the worse shape than mine. We'll see if we can save it. If not, we'll get a replacement, which is most likely going to be one of the more expensive things on this car. I did mention that I have a bunch of sheet metal panels, replacement panels for this car to fix all of this, but I was right. I don't have this back panel, and seeing how it's already rusted everywhere around, this entire back panel here, including the taillight space, or literally pretty much everything from the hatch down, $250 online. So I might just do that. Oh, did it lock? There we go. Ooh. Definitely have to replace the struts. They're blown, just like the other ones were on the 85, but that's a $25 fix. So I actually might do that first and get these replaced, just so I can have this gate open and I can use it. Man, I got C-pillars, black C-pillars, which I just bought for the 85 a couple months ago. Had I known, I would have just used these. But obviously I had no clue that this was going to happen. This all just kind of happened. But yeah, even this trunk panel too, same thing. Oh, actually I got two. Holy cow. I guess I could have waited and I would have had some parts for the other one, but oh well, oh well. I'm gonna have to get all this grime off the top. This car has been sitting outside for quite a bit before I got it. I just didn't want any more rain or snow getting into this bad boy, so hence why we got it into this garage. But this entire panel is gonna have to get replaced. Floor pan's gonna have to get replaced. Got the part for this that's missing. Same thing for the arches on the back. Got replacements for those. Surprisingly, let's see if we can find the button. Come on. Oh, I might have snapped it back closed. There we go. But yeah, surprisingly though, the engine bay is pretty nice and clean. That entire shelf right there is rusted on my black one, but this one's completely safe. Strut towers also completely fine compared to the ones on the black one, so that's at least good. Radiator seems to be okay, maybe not, but there'll be a lot of DIY restoring and refurbishing and everything else. Oh wow, actual rubbers along the doors are actually fine. They're complete trash on my black one. But yeah, that's the gist for now. Hopefully in a year or two, maybe 3, this thing will look completely different. But like I said, the black one's gonna take priority. That one already runs. I want to take it to some Cars and Coffee in the spring. Actually, the black one might get these wheels for a little bit. Replace the P ones, so whatever they're called. But yeah, pretty stoked. Should be a fun project. Definitely is gonna be highly demanding of my time, but once I do the work that I need to do on the black one, it's all steam ahead, full steam ahead on this bad boy. So but I also have to finish the Harley. So I need to finish the Sportster. I'm planning on finishing that in the next couple of months too. I haven't made any videos for it, but I will as I'm putting it back together and finishing it up. It just needs some paint and be put back together and do all the fluids. Theoretically, it should be just a week's worth of work, maybe a 2. So I'll be doing that as well. But yeah, right? Great buy, right? What do you guys think? Would you have taken this up for 800 bucks, 850 bucks? I mean, it needs a lot of work, but there's a lot of stuff already here. So for now. We'll close it up. And we'll worry about it in the spring.